Hi guys, welcome to the next video. So this is actually Get Ready With Me catch-up using some Shop My Stash that I haven't really used for a while. The Ukambi palette is actually being sprayed, guys. I sprayed all my eyeshadow palettes and then realised I want to wait for a little longer. So what I'll do is I'll do a live with the Ukambi Exotic Flavors palette, which I will pop up here. But today we're doing a Get Ready With Me. I'm going to meet my friend today for lunch, Sophie. We'll really just to her house for a catch-up. And a cup of tea and just chatting. Maybe we'll go for a walk to Blenheim Palace, but I thought I'd get ready with you, try to kind of do a video for longer form content. I apologize I haven't been on this week. I haven't been feeling very well at all. Just accumulation of things. I think I'm working a lot too, which isn't helping my it's kind of going around in a vicious circle, because it's kind of what happens to me is I get dizzy, my head feels like a migraine, so it doesn't help your tiredness level when you come home. So I've got my water here, I've done my skincare apart from my moisturizer and things like that, and serums. We're going to do that together. The foundation I'm going to use today, it's more of a skin tint. It's the NYX SPF and it's their Soft Skin Glow Buttermilk Glaze. Amazing, guys. 10 colors up here. I'll show you that they come in. I will say there is a Revolution very similar serum foundation, which I will also pop up here, that has 20 shades. If you don't find your shade in this, it's quite good too. This has an SPF 30, so if you do have a foundation, or make sure your SPF is underneath if you don't have it. We're going to be popping into with the Rimmel as well, the multitasker, just to give myself a little bit of a kind of a boost. It's the primer, highlighter and glow booster, so certainly needed today. So yes, I have been very unwell, unfortunately. It's just one of those things, I think, with the illness and waiting for the MRI results. I kind of don't want, apart from maybe having some, you know, paracetamol or anything, I'm not really getting anything stronger, just in case. But yes, it's been a bit of debilitating, because if you've got, like, you know, a pain or an ache somewhere, you can take ibuprofen, but when it's kind of very specific to your face or your head or anywhere kind of neurology, like, you know, with your head, I'm just very careful about what I am taking. So yeah, lots of rest, lots of sleep, lack of energy, so I'm on so many vitamins, guys. If you want me to do a video on that, I will. So this is the Soleil SPF 30 for sensitive skin, and this is Superdrug Zone, but it's amazing. It's really beautiful, guys. They do face moisturizers as well, just normal. This is actually a sunscreen. It's sensitive face lotion. I'll just show you what it looks like. I've used it in a lot of my lives. This is it here. And Soleil is available in Superdrug. So I'm going to use the rest just down the bottom of the neck there, just not to really waste it. So that's that. What primer do I have? Yes, guys, I think I only have about 3 more uses in this. It's amazing. I'm thinking of using this lighting, guys, in my lives. I'm not going to use the backlight, my actual bedroom light, because I think it kind of takes away from the whole point of looking and the lights and everything like that. So we're going to be using this lighting in my live tomorrow at 7 PM UK time. I will try for 7, but I will pop up, this is it, the e.l.f. Putty Primer. We're going to pop that on. If I can't, 8 o'clock will be the latest that I go on, UK time. So this is how far I've gotten with this. This is the e.l.f. Putty Primer. Has been around for a long time, but before I went out and bought anything else, I didn't want to not use this up. And it's great, guys. It's thicker consistency, so it means it's going to keep your foundation on longer. The only thing I repurchased, guys, is I do have the Rimmel concealer, but I'm finding it very, very drying. I'll pop it up on screen if I don't have it to hand here. I don't think I do, but basically I use it a lot. I'll pop it up on the screen. But it's the Tarte Shape Tape dupe, the Rimmel concealer. It's just, I find it really drying at the minute, so I have just gone and repurchased my e.l.f. Hydro Camo Concealer in Superdrug. Because that is the one, it's the hydrating concealer, you can see there, hydrating. I'm just finding it's a great concealer, don't, you know, absolutely, but it's, for me right now, at the time that I'm in my life where my skin is changing, it's not really working for me. So yeah, hydrating camo concealer from e.l.f. is what we're going to use today, and it's a repurchase. Basically, I did use it up, and I was going to continue with the Rimmel, but I just felt, you know, it's very, very drying. It was starting to stick in places and separate. It just wasn't a good look. So yeah, we're moving on with this concealer. I'm going to stick with it. Stick what you know is good. So that's what we're going to do. But first of all, now we're going to go in with the NYX glaze, buttermilk glaze. Mine is in vanilla bean butter. And I'm just going to pop some on my hand to warm it up. Don't forget, guys, do take a look at my giveaway. It's the 24 Days of Christmas Revolution Beauty and Makeup Calendar. Do check a look at that video, and I will pop it up somewhere here if you haven't. And don't forget to enter. I will be announcing the winner on the 24th of November. So if you're interested in beauty, makeup, and you want all of Revolution's products, there's 24 there. Definitely enter that competition and take a look at the video, and it will show you how. So that's what we're going to use there. Again, SPF 30. So we've kind of made sure we've doubled up on our moisturizer with SPF and our kind of skin tint. I'm going to go in with my foundation brush from Revolution. These are all being freshly washed, so I do have them in various cases. That one that I have washed may be elsewhere, so we might go in with my e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. So we're going, that's clean, we've just washed that. I'm just making sure putting on the right brushes. Cleaning brushes, guys, takes me forever. I think I only have about maximum 20 brushes, but it's just the cleaning. The cleaning is just so, I don't know, cumbersome or something like that. But yeah, now this is lovely, guys. It definitely feels hydrating as well. It gives your skin a little bit of a boost and a glow, so that when I put this on too, they work really well together, the multitasker. I'll be using it as a booster, I think. And I always say, guys, if you have really, really good skin, just go in with this as a foundation. If you've really, really good skin, I wouldn't be able to get away with that right now, but if you could, definitely do it. So we're just gonna make sure that's, but look at that, guys, it blends really easily. I might just put a little bit more around here, or actually we might just use our camo concealer for that, just so we're not going too heavy with the makeup today, because I am going out just kind of daytime. So what I'm going to do now is pop this on, then we're going to move on with that concealer. Just going to pop the NYX Buttermilk Glaze away. Do want to thank all the subscribers, guys, for sticking with me. I know I haven't been consistent every single week, and I do appreciate that, but I just have not been well, you know, and when it's neurological or migraine, there's no energy there. The energy is gone. So just popping this on. This is in light. I think there's fair, light, medium, and dark. I probably should have gone for the medium at the time, but we're using this as more of a highlight today, so we don't worry if it's a bit brighter. I'm going to go in with the same brush here. Actually, I might go in with my Kiko Milano, and it's just my blending brush. Okay, so we're just going to blend that into the skin. You could use a brush if you want to, or your hands. I feel like a brush goes much quicker. And we are going to then put on our concealer. So if you're looking for a really good recommendation for a concealer and you've got dry skin, definitely go for the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. And if you can see what I'm doing here, I'm buffing it in, guys, not dragging the skin in any way. So as I turn, you can kind of see there's a nice glow, just a dewiness, not a kind of oily look or anything like that. Okay, perfect. Now what we're going to do is open that. I haven't even opened it because it's brand new repurchase. Yesterday I got it on the way home from work. I have to say, since being in my new place, it's not the biggest Superdrug. The one in Banbury was huge, and if you've been in it before, you know what I mean. Absolutely huge. But the one here is it's small, to say the least. It's definitely good. It doesn't have the same amount of products. The e.l.f. shelf that they have is very, very limited. It doesn't have all the products that e.l.f. actually display. It doesn't have any of the e.l.f. skin care, which is a bit of a pain. But there is a big Superdrug in Oxford, but I don't tend to go there as much as I used to. So today, guys, I will take pictures. I'm going to Blenheim Palace with Sophie and Tara, her dog, just for a little bit of exercise, some fresh air. This one is in, if I didn't tell you, does it have it on it? Doesn't have it on it there. This is the lightest I could find, just for the under eyes. Looking a bit yellow on screen, I'm looking at that. Light fair. Okay, so we're going to pop that here. And I'm going to use my fingers just to warm up the under eye. It is looking a bit creamier in terms of more of a creme brulee colour. I have the NARS Creme Brulee Concealer. So I'm just warming that up, guys, particularly under the eye. I don't want to go straight in with a brush or a sponge, because I'm very particular about, you know, but this is so hydrating. You can even feel it. It's so creamy. I found with the Rimmel it was sticking almost as soon as I popped it on, which I didn't like. So just I think as I'm kind of changing with my skin, I realize there's certain products that are just go back in with the elf again, are just not working for me, guys. So I don't think I can use that anymore. It's just the formula of the Rimmel concealer doesn't suit me anymore. It dries really, really quick. But the elf just glides, particularly the hydrating version, really just glides onto the skin. I don't feel like it's drying too quickly, or I have to kind of, with the Rimmel, I found if I don't kind of blend in too quickly, it starts to dry. So yeah, I think for me, guys, probably just my skin is changing. Okay, so there's kind of just conceal the redness. We've kind of color corrected so that the face has kind of more of a calm look to it in terms of color. And now we are going to go in and set all of that. The other thing I'm finding, guys, isn't really suiting me anymore is that rose pink Revolution powder. It's just not sticking in places. It's not looking as kind of complimentary as it used to. So again, I do think my skin is changing. I've been doing face masks, guys. So I've been really trying to kind of hydrate myself. I've got my water here, but I'm definitely finding, and I don't know if it's the medication I'm on, that my skin is definitely changing. So yeah, I can't use that either. So what we're going to do is, not that I can't use it, but it just looks very unflattering, let's say, just clumps everywhere. I've noticed that. I might use it maybe once or twice more because I know there's a lot left, but for me, absolutely not. But talking about a setting powder that I'm absolutely loving, this is the Collections Mattifying Powder, SPF 20, very affordable, and this is the translucent setting powder, and it's got a soft matte finish with added vitamin E. So we're going to put that on now. Then I'm going to take a drink. But do take a look out for my live tomorrow night, so Sunday, this is just the e.l.f. blending brush. It may be 8 o'clock, guys. I will pop up a notification if it's going to be 7, but I think I might have to stick to 8. Depending on how I feel, basically, but I am absolutely 100% going on live tomorrow, so definitely stick around for that. Okay. So, and you can see, guys, even though it's so white, it doesn't take away the color from the color that we did, or, you know, it doesn't make you look too pale. But it's great, guys. I found this keeps on the makeup for at least 6 to 7 hours, which is kind of the majority of a work day, really. Okay. What I'm going to do now is, while that's all set, I'm going to get my Kiko Milano bronzer. Again, I'm not going in with the brows because this is working so well. This is the Eyelure, and I will pop up the video. Eyelure brow tint in dark brown. Absolutely loving it, guys. I'm thinking of dyeing my hair, but I'm not quite sure, guys. I haven't dyed it in a very, very long time, but this is a little bit darker. It's the chocolate brown. It's the Garnier Olay. No ammonia, 60% oil with natural organ flowers, natural origin organ flower extract. I don't know, you get a really good conditioner with it too, but I may not do it. When I looked, I thought I picked up maybe like a medium chocolate, but it is super brown. It's called, yeah, literally called dark brown. So we'll see how that goes, but it does have a really nice conditioner with it too. So anytime I have colored my hair, I've always used the conditioner that comes with it for sure. Okay, so yeah, I'm thinking of doing it. It was one of those spur of the moment buys, guys, and I had points built up. So okay, so what we're going to do now is go with Kiko Milano. This is the Flawless Fusion bronzer, really beautiful. This is buildable, guys, very, very buildable, so you don't have to worry about too much coming out at one time. I can see some brushes here, guys. It's super, super buildable. Just grab this is the Real Techniques, and it's the contour brush, and we're really going to be starting off super soft, and you can move that then down more. The further you move that bronzer down, the smaller it's going to make your forehead look. It's very similar to contouring, but you can see what I mean, guys. It's definitely a buildable, and I prefer a buildable bronzer or contour, because then if you are going to use it every day, you're not going to be worrying that it's too strong, and you can always, like I said before, build it up more if you want to. but I just want to look a little bit fresh, you know. So yes, it's just been really, really crazy, guys. My work at the moment are being taken over by another company, and we're having to redo all our DBSs again, you know. Oh, it's such a long process. There's just so much paperwork to change over. Their policies are changing, what they would have done. So yeah, it's as in their version of our policies and things like that. And we were very much online, with kind of maybe 40% of our work was done on paperwork and files, but they're going way back to the paperwork. So it's just a lot of change. Not impossible, but it's just a lot of change. So yeah, I'm very kind of routine type of person, even in my own life. So change for me is just, my friend was saying the other day, you don't like change, and I don't. I'll do it and I'll adapt to it slowly, but I definitely, it takes me a while. So this is the Rimmel, and this is 003 wild card. I'm going to go with just something bright today, something very fair, but it's still there. I'll just do a swatch for you. So this is wild card, and I'll go really, really kind of light with this, because again, it's a daytime look. Okay, just bringing that up the cheekbone as well. You can see there, it's just, you can obviously bring it down as much as you want to. I'm going to kind of use that as more of a highlight, and then what I'll do is I'll just buff it out slightly, and it just gives it that nice kind of more natural look. It's a little bit strong when we put it on first, so as you turn you can kind of see it. Then on the other side, I'm not going to go back in, because actually you don't need to sometimes with this blush. You can see you get a lot for your money with this. And then what I do again is go in with my blender brush. Then we shall take a drink of water. I'm doing quite good at my water every day. Certainly I'm trying to, I don't drink 2 liters a day like people say you should. Struggle with that, but I do try to drink, you know, a decent amount. So that's it, guys. We are going for like a daytime look today, so it's not as kind of strong as, you know, my other kind of nighttime looks would be. But so the face and the base, so basically my base I call say my moisturizer, my primer, foundation or skin tint, concealer and powders, and then I spray before I do any eye look. So that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to get my Revolution spray and I'll come back. So this is it, guys. I'm almost at the end. This is the Matte Fix All Control Fixing Spray from Revolution. I've had it for a while. We're definitely, as you can hear, at the end. Just let that set for a minute. And today I'm going in with the e.l.f. quad. I'm not going to go too heavy. I want it to be nice, fresh, but I don't want to go like super, super dramatic on the eye. This is the e.l.f. and it is their Latte. It's called Latte. So yeah, I'm going to take some water. Okay, let's go ahead. So you get the medium, kind of the cool toned, you get the 2 maybe mini cool toned, and then this very warm. We're going to kind of set everything with this one here. This is the creamier kind of lighter color, and I'm going to use my finger for that. So if I just show you, this is what that looks like, and we're going to go right in the middle there, just as far as there, just to kind of brighten that eye up. And then maybe just bring it across as well. And on the other side. But I think my physical and mental health are just kind of starting to become one, unfortunately, right now. So when your body doesn't have the energy to do what you want to do, kind of does affect you mentally. So unfortunately, and then my energy then has to go into work, because everybody has to work, right? You can't not work in these days. So yeah, it's like just a circle. So I do need to take care of myself. I am on vitamins, things like that, trying to get a little bit more exercise, trying to change things slowly. So what we're going to do is go in with that more warm toned brown, and I'm going to get the e.l.f. fluffy brush for my eyes. This is it here, and we're just going to go in very gently with that warmer color, and then I'm just going to take that very, very lightly from the outside going in, but I am not going to go completely in the inner corner because I think that will just make me look tired. And then what I will do with that is blend it with a fluffier brush, so it does go into the eye, but it won't look too much in the inner corners. So you can see it's a nice kind of creamy brown, latte as they say, colour. So I might not even have to blend that, but I will. These e.l.f. eyeshadow colours are so creamy, guys. They're beautiful. They last a long time too during the day. So that's what that looks like. There will be pictures obviously as well. So what I'll do is I might go in one more time, clean that brush off, use the same brush, and then just use it to bring that brown in a little bit more. As you can see, then it doesn't kind of look too strong. But I think, guys, my time with support work isn't going to be forever, unfortunately. I think there's only a certain amount of time people can do work like that and not feel absolutely exhausted. I'm very appreciative of the work that I do. I find that the people, the service users as they're called, it's great to kind of meet them and help them. But I think for me particularly, to do this, you know, as a career full time would be extremely tiring, especially with things that are going on in my life. And what you find is with support work is that their life becomes yours naturally, because you know there's patients, they see you every day, they don't really know, especially with their capacity mentally, that you're there for a job. They just see you every day, they don't know any better. So then you kind of feel like they are depending on you and waiting for you to come back, and actually at the end of the day it is a job for you. It's not, you know, not that I feel it's a job that I don't like, but it is a job that you will eventually, you know, move on with your life for. So I'm thinking a lot of stuff right now, guys, whether that's teaching or things like that, but we will certainly see in the next few months how I'm feeling, because I think my body is reacting to the amount of work I'm doing, and it is a very, very you know, it's a very full-on job. You have to put everything into it, you know, physically, mentally, everything. So I'll just be using the Kiko Milano mirror, and I'll be going in with the mascara, which is the Rimmel, and it's the Scandalize. So we'll be popping that on. Again, there will be pictures, guys. Wanted to do a video with you today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I will go into more kind of when I'm on live. There will be a You Can Be Exotic Flavors video. It's just being sprayed at the minute. I keep my eyeshadows fresh, and I saw it and I knew it needed to be sprayed. So it's being sprayed right now, and I'm just letting it, you know, set. So that's why we've done a video like this today. So I'm just going to look in the mirror, guys, and do that mascara. This is a really good waterproof mascara, and Rimmel are very, very price friendly. There's one mascara that I absolutely love that's high end, and that would be the Fenty Beauty Hella Thick mascara from Rihanna. I have the miniature version, and that's the only, I won't use it today, but it's the only mascara that I trust on the bottom lashes. And when I say that, if you're wondering, like not to clump, not to bleed out, you know, that kind of thing. So definitely. But this is a great one, guys. This is the Rimmel Scandalize. And I think we are almost done. And that's it, guys. I'm looking a bit pale in the camera, but actually in the mirror you can certainly see the blush. But I will take pictures, and I'm sure that will show it more. I'm going to just put some Revolution Lip Pout Oil on. I'll show you. If you don't look at my lives, you won't have seen it, but I'll just grab it here. This is it. It's the Hydrating Lip Oil in Raspberry. It comes in lemon and mango as well. So we're just going to pop some of that on, and then I think we're done. Okay. Okay, so this is my daytime look, guys. Get ready with you. and me. I hope you're having a good weekend, guys. I hope you're happy and healthy. I will see you guys on Sunday for the I will just say 8 o'clock, and then if it does change to 7, I'll let you guys know, but let's just stick with 8 o'clock. And if anything changes, obviously I check out and keep an eye out for the posts, or hit the notification bar so that you know, or bell, so that you know if anything does change, you get notified basically. Well, this is the end of it, guys. As I said before, there will be pictures. Thank you to all of my subscribers. I really do. I really appreciate you, and this is why I'm doing this 24 days of Christmas giveaway. It's the advent calendar from Makeup Revolution, so it's got makeup, skincare. Definitely look at that video and enter the competition. It's a subscribers giveaway as well, so you have to be subscribed to the channel because it is for them. It's for you guys to say thank you, and the winner will be announced on the 24th of November. I will be doing a video. Okay, guys, well, have a great weekend. I will see you on live on Sunday if you do tune into my lives. Thank you for looking at the video, guys, and I'll see you very soon.